One of the things you can try to do is help development. But for that to happen, in almost all cases, you have to go from an ethnocentric God to a world-centric God. In other words, a God of a chosen people, whether that people is Protestant or Catholic or Jewish or Muslim or Buddhist or not. Om Shem dumped sarin gas in the Tokyo subway system. So all you Buddhists out there thinking y'all don't do this happens to every fundamentalist structure. And they all say the same thing. There's no room in the modern world for my God. And therefore I have a duty to kill you if you're a part of that world. So there's, of all the many other things of these kinds of evil, that developmental one, I think, is an extremely important one, and one that we have to address. And that huge leap comes, I used Christianity as an example, but it strikes all of them, from if you do not believe in Jesus Christ as your personal Savior, you cannot be saved. And that ethnocentric belief is it's not in itself a bad thing. It's a stage that everybody goes through. But if you get stuck in that stage in today's world, and you can't get from that ethnocentric God to a world-centric God, which is, okay, Jesus can be my Savior, and maybe Buddha can be his Savior, and we both can be saved. That's world-centric. Terrorists don't get to that level. They absolutely, categorically will not allow that if you don't believe in Allah, you are going to hell. If you don't believe in Jehovah, you are going to hell. If you don't believe in this God, you're going to hell. And that level of development, which frankly 10,000 years ago was a major step forward, is today, because the center of gravity in the world is at least what we would call orange to green, modern to postmodern, because that's the center of the world gravity today, then people at ethnocentric feel that they have the right to tear down whatever it is that obstructs that ethnocentric belief. And it's not different from the Spanish Inquisition, only it's still happening in today's world. And it can be an inquisition for any fundamentalist belief structure. In the 1970s in Europe, the fundamentalist belief was Marxism. And it was held in an ethnocentric way. And the Red Brigades tore Germany up, blowing everything up that got in their way. Same thing, identical structure. There's a structure of evil in today's world. And it's an ethnocentric, mythic God that justifies killing those who don't believe in that mythic God. And that is one of the main structures today. Now, there are many, many other kinds, but that's one that we have to really seriously look at. So let me pause there.